TB2 live and in color. We here in Las Vegas. We on location, man. And I mean, the reason why we've come together partially is because of a great WrestleCon event that we, just got back from. A wonderful time. Met all kinds of people. Shook a bunch of hands. Kissed only 2 babies, I think, but there wasn't many on the premises. Did gamble a little money, won, and then lost. I should have stopped on. But we on location, and the reason we on location was not only WrestleCon, but we got WrestleMania coming up, boss. And TB2 has to do a prediction for WrestleMania. We've got to do one. And since we're live in location, and since the Burr, B-U, aura, and the boss, B-O double dollar sign, are going to be on location at WrestleMania Night 1. We're going to be there Saturday. We got to go ahead and do some predictions before we're there.
Got to.
We've got to get some out there. So we're going to go through the Saturday card. We're going to go through the Sunday cards.
Go through it.
We're going to go ahead and give our predictions on what we think is going to happen and how we think it's going to play out. Maybe where it's going to go later. But we're going to be on location.
We on location. We here live, 702 Vegas. What it do? It's your boy, the boss, and the Burrr is in the building. RWC. We got WrestleMania predictions. Hey, WrestleMania weekend has kicked off in Las Vegas, and I am tired than a bitch already. I'm dehydrated. All I want to do all day was drink water and smoke weed. I am dehydrated, but I'm glad to be amongst the IWC in person, IRL. Shout out to GWC. They did a good match today. We watched a good card today. But let's talk about the big Super Bowl of it all. What my man Vince used to say, the granddaddy of them all.
Granddaddy of them all.
Let's talk about it, man. WrestleMania. This ain't Starrcade. This WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, honestly, you could tell me these cards both at any time, and I wouldn't have guessed it was a WrestleMania card. I'll be honest with you.
Me too.
This could have, either one of these night 1s or night 2s could have been a Backlash card. It wouldn't have surprised me. A No Way Out card, it wouldn't surprise me.
Could have been a Raw or a SmackDown, honestly.
I mean, really. These are good matches, I guess, but it's not something that we're not used to seeing on a lot of these things. They've only got one match where these two haven't really fought. I mean, they've attacked each other, but they haven't had match over match together, and that's the one that I feel most excited about, and they're giving that one away for free on Sunday.
Yeah, well, here we are. WrestleMania, it's been a rough year between WrestleMania 41, WrestleMania 40, actually. It's been rough since then, but here we are. A lot of the feuds have been, going on for a while, but the heat has not been hot on the feuds.
Yeah.
Like you said, the only feud that's really pumping and has some action hasn't really had a true match yet. And it's going to culminate at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so I mean, the anticipation is kind of low. I mean, the IWC is vibing, but the Vols are kind of sleepy around Vegas right now.
Yeah. I mean, there were some cool people that we met today that were great fans, that were excited about the people being in the building.
Most definitely.
And I wonder if they were more excited about that than they were the car. I mean, I heard 2 people saying, like, yeah, man, we'll definitely be at Mania, but like everybody else may just be doing anything.
Too. Did you hear it?
Yeah. So
it's born when WWE and WrestleMania got mentioned, when Sergeant Slaughter
talked about it. Yeah. So maybe the people are just not a fan of the prices.
We gonna see the Monday after all of this shit will tell us a lot about WWE future.
Yeah.
That's one thing I have to say in the WrestleMania prediction. That's what I do predict. The success or not success of this, the failure of this event will definitely show us, hey, WWE is in shaky water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They already got AEW on their heels. So this is very, very important. But the vibes compared to last year is very sleepy around the town, bro. Maybe they'll pick up tomorrow, but kind of sleepy right now.
And does WWE have a problem with their age? Does it show where they're going to eventually go younger? Because do you stick with the old guard and continue to have the main event players being all over the age of 44? Or do you switch with somebody that's down to the 26, 28-year-old levels? So you have future stars, because that's a problem. You have to build these stars now for them to be that main event level at some point. I don't know if just shoving them in the main event works. They did that for a lot of people, and it just kind of died off. Rusev's original push was right into the main event picture, and then he ended up being a mid carder.
Mm.
So, I don't know.
I think they gotta do something, bro, because as the wrestlers get older, the fans get older, like, there has to be, like, some kind of connection with the younger fans.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, because they are the ones that I mean, the WrestleCon showed me a lot. My first wrestling convention experience has showed me a lot about what the real life wrestling consumer is. And what it's not a lot of kids, unless they was at WWE World, it's not a lot of kids. It's actually adults, older adults. So they're still watching wrestling.
yes,
They appreciate the older dudes from their era and their childhood. Like I love to see my older dudes, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not gonna watch them on TV.
yeah,
I don't want to hear them with a microphone.
yeah,
So like, they gotta do something, bro. They gotta do something. But some of the older guys are great, like Randy Orton.
yeah. I'll agree. He's still got a lot to
Yeah,
give to the
yeah, I
business.
think Randy Orton still got it in him. Honestly, bro, I think John Cena still had it in him. I just think he didn't want to do no more.
Yeah.
But I think even John Cena had a lot in him.
And I mean, you talk about the general consumer and what they're enjoying right now. We only seen the WrestleCon side of it, but
Yeah,
you got two kids under the age of 12, and they went to a wrestling show today that people that they really didn't know, they were indie people, and they enjoyed themselves.
yeah, because good wrestling and good action and like it don't matter.
Yeah,
It's gonna speak through. It's the art form and it's what it is that's important. And I think the people that was in attendance feel the same way. Like they don't give a damn about spending the money. Like it's become like classes a little bit.
yeah,
Nobody wants to be in that class where you can't have fun.
yes, yes,
This shit is just boring and you just spending money and you lost your feelings and emotions into it and the performers have too. It's just
yeah.
yeah, man. I think that this shit will tell all tales. And I'm not looking into the crystal ball. I'm looking into my inner self with this. And yeah, I think there's a shift coming. I feel a shift coming.
Well, I mean,
See a shift coming.
we'll go ahead and get into it. They've got the shows have the first 2 hours or the first hour free on each show.
I think that's dope.
So
I ain't mad at that.
you're getting free matches. You don't have to spend all the money on the pay per
I
view.
love free shit like that. I love some free good shit like that.
And the matches aren't the worst.
They ain't.
I mean, to be honest, for being free matches, the two that they've got on Saturday, we're gonna go ahead and do this in order by Saturday. So
Yeah.
the two they've got here is Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, and they're unsanctioned match.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go ahead and talk about that. I have one way that I think this is gonna go, and it's pretty simple logic to me.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
Jacob Fatu's on the way up, Drew's on the way down. He lost his title. He been fucking around with Jacob Fatu since he lost his title. Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think Jacob gets the best of Drew on this one, especially since they just showed, we just had Drew getting the best of Jacob not too long ago, training him up and kicking. I foresee Jacob getting the upper hand at some point in this unsanctioned match for some reason. And yeah, he ends up winning this. I feel like that's the only way that this match can go.
That's interesting, bro. I I was trying to pull up, and y'all gonna see me go back and forth now that me and him here. I might go back and forth on the YouTube and the Google. I was gonna look up Drew last match from last year from WrestleMania. Was it a Street Fight or some shit?
I don't even remember off the top of my head.
Or was Drew Mac not Drew Mac? I know Jacob won the UFC, not the
US.
UFC, the US title.
Yeah.
But was that shit non-sanctioned too? Or street? One of the matches was like street unsanctioned.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, hey, this shit is not original.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. And if it's on the free hour, it ain't gonna get too violent or too physical. So I ain't feeling that shit. I ain't really feeling that, but I want Drew McIntyre to win. My prediction is Drew McIntyre win.
Nobody.
Jacob, you already fucking won last year at WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre, you've been kind of getting shits of the wrestling world. So hopefully you win, because if you do lose, yeah, you're out, you're down, like
Yeah.
Burr said.
Yeah.
So hopefully I got Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see, and that's what I hope win.
I think we're gonna get Jacob winning on this, so we can agree to disagree on this. We'll go ahead and move forward, because the other match on the show is something that feels kind of forced in there, trying to get the celebrity eyes on it. You got the Usos teaming with LA Knight, yeah, going against the Vision with I Show Speed with them. You got Logan Paul and Austin Theory teaming with I Show Speed to take on the Usos and LA Knight, and that's the other free match.
Carry my body out of here, because my soul about to leave. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
And they got that on the marquee. I guess it ain't that like we done had Donald Trump on WrestleMania. We done had Mike Tyson. We done had Lawrence Taylor. We done had Cyndi Lauper on this motherfucker. Like, she opened the doors for all of this. So is it like the biggest shocker that a celebrity or influencer is in a wrestling match on WrestleMania? No, not at all. But I was kind of taking Logan Paul serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I was taking shit way before that.
Yeah.
Wait, I've been taking him serious. I think he dope. I think he a good wrestler. So like, he ain't. I mean, he talks his shit, but I don't think he really need all them shenanigans and extra influence. Like, he's already a Paul. Like, he
Right.
doesn't need any extra like boost to of visibility. He's fucking Logan Paul. So oh no, I'm not feeling the I Show Speed thing, even though I Show Speed is very athletic. I like what he represents on YouTube and stuff. Like, I like his channel and things like that. I don't need this. And it's sad to see LA Knight go through this.
Yeah.
And just last year, Jacob was fighting for the damn title, winning the title against Gunther. And now this motherfucker is back with his brother and back with LA Knight, I guess, back.
Yeah.
But he with LA Knight, and they fighting to get their titles back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
My prediction though is I Show Speed and Logan Paul.
Really? So
Yeah.
we're gonna go opposite on this one again, but
Yep, let's
I'll
go.
tell you why. Logically, in my head of wrestling booking, okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Usually when you have a 2-on-3 handicap match, it's in favor of the team of 3. Right or wrong? Right? Okay. If you have a team that has a Paul Heyman as the third person, it's still considered a 2-on-3 match, because Paul Heyman's not a real wrestler, right?
No.
You see what I'm saying? And so, with the logic of having LA Knight, who is this experienced vet and probably the best tag team that they got in the division, going against.
Hold on, the Usos the best tag team they got on the division?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Going against the tag champions, but I Show Speed, whether he's been working with Randy or he's not a wrestler.
No.
He shouldn't be considered on the same level as these guys. You're looking at a 3-on-2 match at the end of the day. So your advantage in my eyes goes to the Usos and LA Knight.
I think something gonna happen. Jey Uso or somebody gonna get hurt or some weird shit gonna happen. It's gonna even. I think it's gonna be some even odds going on somehow, some way. But we'll have to see. Just something about. And then this is the thing: the people that book these wrestling shows at WWE, they don't do conventional shit like you would. So like, I always got to think outside the box a little bit with my predictions. But something about, I don't know, man. Something about this LA Knight Uso shit, I think it's got to come to an end at some point. And this might be the best way to end it without having to end them with them fighting each other.
Right.
Them lose, and then we just forget this happened and keep the vision going.
Or is it something where LA Knight ends up kicking Jey Uso in the head?
No, I don't think he's gonna turn on him.
Not on purpose.
Even though he should turn on him, join the vision.
And then all of a sudden Jay gets heated because Jay been on that juice and he angry. So it wouldn't take much for him to turn on LA Knight. I would turn on him and be like, man, you kicked me. LA Knight being like, bro, we really got a problem. And then they start a little feud over this whole thing just because Jay get mad and shoving him around. And
I don't think Jimmy Uso fuck with LA Knight.
I don't think he does either.
I think that's where it's coming at. I think that's where the conflict coming at. I don't think Jimmy Uso really like LA Knight being around. And I don't think LA Knight really fuck with the Usos, but he's just trying to.
No, he at the barbecue.
Yeah, he's trying to get at. Yeah, he's at the barbecue because he LA Knight busting out with the Timbs. But I think he just want to get at Paul Heyman and them.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck is up with this match. But I still got the Vision winning because I just take them more serious. Even though they got I Show Speed, they still got Paul. They got more things in their favor to me.
And that's fair.
They got more things in their favor to me. Usos, y'all, I don't know. Something about this is kind of shaky to me. I don't know what it is, but something don't smell right with you, Jey Uso. Something don't smell right with you, Jey Uso. And something about Jimmy Uso, I think he got his antennas up with shit. And I don't know, man. I don't see them. I don't see the reunion of all of them coming together peacefully. It gotta be some friction.
Yeah.
Do I see the Bloodline coming together this year at the end of the year at least? Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
I agree.
They are.
100%.
But it's gonna take a little ways for that to happen.
So after that match, we get into WrestleMania. We get the main card. We got to buy the pay-per-view. And the first match that we got, I don't know if it's going to be first match on the card, but it's the first match that we got that we're going to talk about. It's your women's tag titles match. Now, you got Lash Legend and Nia. They're the champions, right? And they feud against every team. So you got Alexa and Charlotte.
Open challenge.
You got the Bella Twins.
Oh, my God. Why you even say they fucking name? Say the old brawling birds. The brawling old birds.
The Brawling Broads.
Yeah, brawling broads. Brawling broads, nigga.
And then you got Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie.
Two other brawling fucking broads. The Burrr broad. Man, fuck.
So where do you think it's a fatal four way, which means it's no DQ.
I ain't even about to do a whole psychological breakdown, nigga. Irresistible forces. That's all I gotta say. Irresistible forces. They just seem like well, I will do a little breakdown a lot. They just seem like the best, like, cohesive team. They don't seem like a team of two people put together. Except the Bella Twins are twins.
Yeah.
Sisters and they experience, but athletically, I can't see them beating them.
Well, we talked about this multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, you think
the crystal ball
has spoken. Say the Bellas gonna win it, right?
The crystal ball has said the Bellas are gonna win. They're gonna pin either Alexa or Lyra Valkyria. Because the two champions, they're not gonna get pinned. Nia Jax and Lash Legend are not going to get pinned to lose these titles.
You can look, but you can't touch.
And it's going to be the Bellas that end up getting the win. It's going to be over Lyra. It's going to be over Alexa.
I hate them type of rules, though. Shit like that.
The crystal ball is spoken. It's been in there for weeks now.
Yeah, you've been told me low key that you felt that way.
This is how it's going to go. I got that feeling they're going to put them titles on the Bellas just for the short little fucking reign. Get some more media coverage because that's all they're worried about is media coverage. And then they'll probably give them back to Lash and Nia, but they're going to give the Bellas the WrestleMania moment. And the reason why Lash and Nia can get the title match right away is because they didn't lose the match. They got pinned by Alexa Bliss got pinned or Lyra got pinned.
I hate that. See, that's fucked up. That's a piss poor excuse. That's a piss poor excuse. That's like a C minus. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you gotta raise that up a little bit. I want to see the irresistible forces win. I mean, logically, it makes sense for them to win. They the bigger, stronger team. Like, they just the better team, I guess. I mean, I think Charlotte Flair is the best wrestler in the ring. she's the best wrestler overall that they got going. And so if you got the best overall with somebody that's okay, like Alexa Bliss, they could be the better
Right, right.
That's it.
No,
I guess Lyra and Bailey are kind of a team now, but I still don't trust that shit. I think they're gonna break up. Like, so I don't know, man.
just with
Oh,
any
fuck the
logic,
Bella Twins.
with any logic, that's the way that they will book somebody that like Lash Legend and Nia that are so unbeatable that you can't beat them 1-on-1, 2-on-2. You can't do it.
Yeah.
But if it's in this type of
4-on-4.
yeah, where they don't have to be pinned to lose their belts,
They didn't lose.
they didn't lose.
But they lost.
Correct.
Because if they don't fucking leave with what they came with, they lost.
Right. But they weren't pinned. That's what they use. I'm telling you. That's how it's gonna go.
That's stupid to me. That's a piss poor excuse, and I don't like that. And I hope that that's not the case. You know, sometimes I pray that they forget what they be doing. like,
they don't forget.
Yeah. But I be praying they forget, like they forget not to fuck up one time. Like, oh, when he was in the bathroom, what happened? Nia Jackson, last one. Oh, fuck, they did. We didn't say that.
It's to everybody.
Yeah, you was in the bathroom, so we just let it happen how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's squashed to everybody.
Yeah, so that's my prediction, man.
Well, we got a really stacked women's card on Saturday. We really do, and I was okay with not going to see CM Punk on Sunday, even though I could be the loudest booer in the whole stadium. I'll be honest, I might throw my popcorn at him.
Damn, I wouldn't boo him that hard, man.
But we do get to watch his old lady.
That's snooze fest.
So we got a good beer and bathroom break.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about this shit. I just hope that Becky Lynch wins. How about that?
Yeah, it's AJ versus AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. That's the match we're talking about. It's for the women's title, or it's for the Intercontinental?
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking snooze fest.
I hope Becky wins because we've already done 3-0. AJ's 3-0 right now. Becky needs a win, or else she's not going to be looked at as.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy if she lose. That'd strip her down for real. And we were like, because in our heart of hearts, do we think AJ Lee about to stick around? I didn't think she was going to stay. I didn't think, even though they won, I didn't think she was going to come back after WrestlePalooza. I was so surprised she kept going.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she had a real neck injury, different things like that. And, like, I don't see the allure.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think the WWE universe fuck with her a little bit, but I don't think they really, really care if she come or go.
Yeah.
But I think they care what happens to Becky Lynch.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Becky Lynch, I mean, I'm predicting she win anyway. I hope it's not by a roll-up.
Yeah.
Is there a bonus prop bet for that?
You can put the money on that.
I'm going to put 50 that she wins by a roll-up.
I mean, you might be onto it.
She went by a roll-up.
Pull up that crucifix pin.
Nah, she don't know that. Because the equivalent to a crucifix pin in WWE, especially in the women's, is just a roll-up.
Yeah,
a little roll-up, little you slipped on the roll. Ooh, gotcha. Yeah, oh, you was distracted? Ooh, gotcha. Oh, you ain't kicking out of this. This is a super roll-up from hell. Yeah, that's what they get niggas with the roll-up.
Since we're talking about Becky Lynch, we got her husband on.
Rolling up.
We got Seth Rollins and Gunther.
Seth freaking
Rollins and Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
In a feud that was thrown together because Ray got hurt and Braun Breaker got hurt. Ray got hurt. Let me put some quotations out there, because as soon as this match was made, your boy said, I feel better.
He's like, yo, I'm back. I guess I got to get this ladder, man. Okay, I'm going to join you, Bender. We didn't ask you, though. You just invited yourself. Nigga, I thought you was hurt. Gunther said he wanted to whoop your ass. Yeah. You didn't want that. So, and then, I mean, the level of competition sure got hot for you. Gunther went from an easy squash to fucking selfless.
And I honestly see this only going one way.
What, Gunther? Seth Rollins, what you see? Talk to me.
I think I see Gunther choke out Seth Rollins.
Lord have mercy.
I don't think he taps. I think he goes to sleep.
Gunther got to bring the power bomb back to finish people off.
Oh, he probably
Because I don't think the choke is enough for Seth Rollins. He been getting out of it. He been reversing it.
I think that's why that's what's going to end the match. He's not going to tap. He's not going to tap out. He's just going to go to sleep, and then he don't be looked at as somebody that quit, you know. But Gunther still continues his streak of destroying everything in every round, and then Paul Heyman owes him a favor, and we get to see how that plays out, because they wouldn't have even started that shit with him saying, "Hey, Paul, you're going to owe me eventually," so that's going to come back at some point. And the only way for him to cash in that favor is if he takes out Seth Rollins.
Did Seth Rollins get hurt for real at any time?
Not recently, I don't think.
Like that. So
I mean, when he had his shoulder or whatever, that was legit. But he's cleared now.
So the LA Knight stuff was all fake, right?
Yeah.
But then after that, he was really hurt, right?
Correct. Yes.
And he's been cleared.
Yeah, he's been cleared for a couple of weeks.
All right, so he cool, right?
Yes.
All right, so he might be 100%.
Yes.
All right. I don't know what to say. I was thinking about that and talking to Isaiah about it in the car. Like, I don't know. It could go either way, but yeah, Gunther got a lot at stake. What does Seth Rollins really got to lose against Gunther himself losing?
Yeah. Yeah, especially going back from injury and whatnot. We just seen, it don't always happen where somebody comes back and has a win the first match. Will Ospreay just came back in AEW from his, neck injury, had a big first match against Mox. And it wasn't his very first match, but
yeah, but it was a big match quick.
Yeah. And he didn't come out on top, so Chris Jericho returned. He didn't come out on top. People say when he returned, you get that win. So sometimes the wrestling ain't always the exact, way that maybe it should be, or maybe you know what I mean. But I don't know. I think Gunther's got too much momentum behind him. He can't lose to Seth. Seth can lose the match without tapping out, so he doesn't look like he gave up. Looks like he's a good, baby face that powered through and never gave up until he just couldn't handle it anymore. I think that's the only route they go.
I don't think it's fair that Seth Rollins could play in our face like this and be a baby face again. Like I don't think that type of shit is fair. I don't think that shit fair for real. I don't think you can come back like that and just try to fucking win our hearts over, nigga. I ain't forget nothing you did, nothing you said. So part of me want to see Gunther choke you out, but I don't think he is. So I want to see the power bomb. But he's been also eluding the stomp.
Yeah.
Gunther been eluding the stomp. So I don't think Gunther can be beaten by Seth Rollins' best shit. Because he ain't going to be able to do nothing else on him.
Yeah.
So if Gunther can evade the stomp or take the stomp, he good.
I think he takes a stomp, and then because he's the ring general, he'll roll out of the ring. He won't get pinned after the stomp.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he been evading that shit.
Yeah.
He been evading it. I think that Seth Rollins and Gunther been trying to give each other their best. So, okay, so they've been kind of going at like Owen and Brock a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why it's hard for me to call. But I think Gunther will win. But I mean, I like Seth Rollins. But I think Gunther, like you said, with the whole Paul Heyman shit at play, something gotta go down.
Yeah.
I think this is when we might have some dramatics.
Yeah.
We ain't even talked about, do we think somebody gonna bust in? Do we have any surprise debuts or turns or any of that? They don't even tease that no more for niggas at WrestleMania. I remember WrestleMania used to do shit like
Oh yeah.
So I think if anything starts to happen in that regard, it's this match.
Yeah.
That's what my prediction too.
Yeah. I mean, and you got John Cena hosting the event, so maybe
Or the
there's
3 hour.
Yeah, maybe there's something going on there with him you somebody or attitude adjusting somebody.
I don't think.
But
I think he's gonna be in a suit the whole time, and I think like now, I think the WrestleMania hosts are gonna be more in and out.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna be what they used to be.
Yeah,
back in the days, I think he's gonna be in and out. Even though he's John Cena, so he should be able to play a bigger role. My prediction on that is that he's minimal.
Yeah.
And Gunther's in the building, nigga. Why would you want to be in the building, Gunther?
They could honestly WWE could pull some stuff where everything that John Cena has is pre-recorded, and they just play it on screen. I don't put it past WWE. To be honest with you, don't put it past them.
Him just say like 3 speeches and that be that.
Yeah.
Welcome to WrestleMania, y'all. But that'd be so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't put it past them. I don't put it past them.
They are.
So we got a women's world championship match. We've got a feud that we've had going on for a little bit. Liv Morgan against the champion Stephanie McCool.
Mhm.
I'm not exactly sure how I want. So as Burr does his predictions, right? As Burr goes through the whole card, there's few things that I have to keep in mind as I'm going through my predictions.
What's that?
A few things is the champions on a good card. 9 times out of 10, if you have this many titles on the card, not all the champions are going to keep their belts.
Yeah, true.
So at some point, I have to pick somebody who's going to take a title.
Right.
But I don't see all the titles changing hands.
They can't.
So you got to have some that go other way. So you also can't have all the baby faces win every match. You've got to have some bad guys get the best of them at some point, but you can't have the heels winning every match because then you got your customer that goes home very unhappy, especially on WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, but that's why every champion ain't a baby face and every champion ain't a heel.
Right. But even if I'm picking all the different champions and challengers that are winning, but if they're all heels, then in my eyes that still doesn't work.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So I have to put those things in consideration.
Yeah, me too, bro.
And also I have to put statistics in consideration.
Mm.
Now, in the last with the whole Royal Rumble winners going on to Mania and challenging for the title, okay, it's happened 7 times thus far for the women. The women are 5-2 with the Royal Rumble winners going on to WrestleMania and taking the belt.
Charlotte Flair didn't take the belt, so she must be 2.
She one of the 2.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's only happened twice.
She number 2. She number 2 then.
So
interesting.
So with the numbers and with that different logic of titles possibly changing hands, I got Liv and the Judgment Day taking the title from Stephanie here.
I got Liv winning too. I like Liv Morgan. I just think that this is her chance because she got hurt. I think this is her chance.
Get her back on track?
Yeah, because, I mean, honestly, nigga, she was headed for destruction before she got hurt because she was about to start beefing with the Bells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh, Lord knows where that shit was going to go. But with her getting hurt, that kind of fucked up the women's tag division.
Yeah.
So that just shows you, like, the impact that she made.
And I don't see her winning the Royal Rumble for no reason.
Me neither.
So
Me neither.
I really think that they go with her on.
Because it was up to me, Jordan Grace will win this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Powerhouse dominate the fuck, or somebody like Nia Jax or Last Legend who did good.
Yeah.
Last Legend did very good in the Royal Rumble this year. But they weren't ready to put the belt on hers, but she has a belt.
Yeah.
So I guess the winner and the winner-up got gold. So, I mean, the winner has to get some gold. The winner-up got some gold.
Yep.
So, yeah. And plus, all right, let me keep it a bean stack with you.
Okay.
I feel like they misused Stephanie Valkyrie.
I agree.
She should have stayed in NXT. Ever since she left NXT, don't get me wrong, the women in NXT still holding it down.
Yeah.
And I think they was kind of getting tired of her there, but at the same time, there was still some more shit could have went down.
Yeah.
Considering all the competition in NXT, she didn't have to come up.
Yeah.
But the move, the Devil's Kiss.
Yes. Yep. IWC. They be on it. I don't have it as a screensaver saved on my phone.
Me neither.
I would. That's disrespectful.
To Miss Burrr.
Yeah. Miss Burrr would be very offended if. Now the iPad.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. That ain't the screensaver. You can't pull that out your pocket.
Yeah.
Can't put that in it.
I gotta go out of my way to do. Is that worse? If I have to go out of my way to look. Anyway.
Convenience on the bigger screen. I like the Devil Kiss like the first 10 times I've seen it. After that, I was like, oh, come on. Is this the only reason why she's here? Cause she can wrestle and she is dope.
She's good in the ring.
And
Yes.
they showcase that more in NXT than they do at Raw.
And I think the whole devil horns thing, I think since it makes her like a toyetic type of character to where the kid sees like, oh, she's got something different about her. Like the whole Penta thing. Penta gets over with the kids because he's different. You know, he's not just another luchador because they got them luchadors for years.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
You know,
Yeah, he's cool. He's superhero like. I like and I like Stephanie Valkyrie Devil Horns. I liked it that.
so I think it gives her some character,
Yeah, it do. She's like a vampirist or something.
but I think she loses this match here.
I agree, and I ain't even mad at it because I do like Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm a fan, so I was gonna predict her either way.
It was something where at the Royal Rumble when and 9 times out of 10 I watch the Royal Rumble and somebody wins, I'm like, really? Did Charlotte really need the WrestleMania moment? Like, you know what I mean? When Liv got it, I was cool with it. I was like, yeah, this makes sense, you know?
Me too. Me too. Me too. And I mean, it ain't like she ain't never been in the big picture before. She know how to handle it.
Yeah.
She know how to handle it. But sorry, Burr.
Go ahead.
But as my mind is percolating, I'm thinking to myself, damn, when she wins the belt, I think she gonna go quiet for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that shit gonna cool off.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. She look like she tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long run for her to get here.
I think that she went to Coachella the other night and just had bags under her eyes from down sleep.
She been having bags under her eyes for a little bit.
Yeah.
She tired, bro. And then she just busted her head. She tired, dog. So I think she will win, and I think she'll go a little quiet for a minute.
Yeah.
Like that shit gonna cool down.
I mean, Saturday, we at the main event of Saturday. We got one more match, and it's a title match. We got your boy Raheem going against
His lover.
Randall.
Yeah, Randall versus Raheem. Here we go.
Raheem.
Codington versus Randall.
And you know, Randy's got Pat McAfee in his corner.
Shut the fuck up.
Now to bring it up, it's part of the story.
The nigga's on the poster. That shit say Randy Orton with
Pat McAfee. Yeah, I gotta say it.
I don't mind Pat McAfee as Pat McAfee. I really don't. I really, really don't. Is he my like first choice of listen? No, he's not. But I don't really listen to no other podcast besides the TB2 podcast to keep it real.
True.
But him in this shit, I mean, it's honestly one good thing. It's another cool thing he got to his resume. Yeah, bro, I was in WrestleMania with Randy fucking Orton, bro, and I was telling him he don't need this shit. Da, 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 da. But what does it do for my man Randy Orton when he win his 15 title? Like, you got to give fucking Pat McAfee some credit for that. You got to share the spotlight of that with Pat McAfee. That's bullshit to me. So do your statistics say he lose?
So my statistics in Royal Rumble winners that go on to Mania to challenge, they're 17-12. So you're more closer to 50-50 than you are in the women's.
Yeah.
You are still in favor of the challenger at the Royal Rumble winning that match. Slightly. It's closer, but slightly statistics do show that the Royal Rumble has favor. Now, the thing that I find interesting about this, and we've talked about the whole what seems like corporate WWE versus TKO thing they've got going on, and the reason why Pat McAfee was shoved into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if TKO are pushing that Pat McAfee needs to be a big part of this and needs to come out on top, and the boy that's single with Pat McAfee is Randall, who, as we know, the COO of the company, Triple H and Randall, they go way back. So if anybody needs to go over, has to go over with Pat McAfee on their side, Randall's a good choice because you can talk H into pulling that. You can talk Mr. Lebeske into having your top board become. And if he becomes a 15-time champion, it's not like he's tying Ric Flair. It's not like he's going over John Cena. So
But he going up there, he in the
100%, it's
he
gonna build his resume.
he in the motherfucking
But he can go ahead and win this title without them putting him over those names. They can still raise his resume without saying he's better than John Cena because they don't want to do that because they just built John Cena as the GOAT. But with TKO pushing Pat McAfee into this, with Paul Levesque and Randall going way back, and if anybody can get talked into getting pushed and beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania to team with Pat McAfee, basically team with Pat McAfee to do it, Randall's a good choice.
yeah.
So I think Raheem gets his title taken. I think the statistics stay on the side of the Royal Rumble winner, and I think Randall and Pat McAfee hold the title at the end of the night.
I pick Randy Orton as well. I pick Randy Orton as well just because of history. Just because, like I said, I feel different shifts in the wrestling game. Just because I want to see Randy Orton do it, bro. I don't know, man. I want to see him win his title, bro.
Now,
If he didn't win his title, bro, I ain't gonna say I'd be the most hurt, but I'd be really kind of like disappointed for him.
yeah.
Like, fuck, cause I don't know, like, yeah, I think he works hard, put it in. I think he showed why he deserved it, and I show why like he's a better wrestler. Now, with all that being said, he's the favorite. Cody Rhodes the underdog. Cody Rhodes love being the underdog. Cody Rhodes always the favorite when he's the underdog.
Yeah. And that's what I'll be honest with you. If I think Randy Orton takes the title at WrestleMania, I do. I also think that he does it in some heelish, terrible way because the story is that Cody can't beat this version of Randy Orton because he's not ruthless enough. Right.
So we all know Cody Rhodes gets ruthless.
Right.
That's the thing. He's a passive aggressive ass.
So there has to be something that sets him over to get him to that level to win that title back. But I think this version of Randy Orton beats this version of Cody Rhodes. And then something has to happen. Brandy shows up and gets punted. Something like that to where Cody turns full.
Yeah, because blood ain't enough.
Yeah.
He getting blood and kicked in the nuts every week.
Yeah.
That ain't enough.
Yeah. He needs something to just put him to attacking Matt Cardona ain't it. He needs something to get him to that level.
Yeah, he's like, I don't fuck with you like that, Matt. You ain't motivated me enough, nigga. I'm still getting my ass beat. I ain't got no pump. I get back for none of y'all niggas. Just beat me in the face. Do this, do that to me all week on these weekly shows. But wait till we get to the pay-per-view. I'm gonna throw you through some glass, bitch.
Yeah.
He like, I'm gonna break your neck, bitch. Wait till we get to the pay-per-view. I'm gonna throw you off of something, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You thought you had me all month. Wait till the pay-per-view. Alabama slam you through 3 tables.
Yes.
Like, we gonna stack up 3 tables and I'm gonna climb up to them and we gonna think you gonna do it? Nah, nigga, I'm breaking the shit. Cause he gets real hilly like that.
Yes.
He gets real fucking hilly like that. So I don't think it should take too much for Randy Orton. Randy Orton shouldn't have to dig too deep and whoop his ass because trust me, Cody Rhodes waited all this time to WrestleMania to start getting dirty with your motherfucking ass. And he gonna hear voices like he gonna play dirty too. The way he did Kevin Owens, I'll never forget.
Yep.
That showed me all I need to know about Cody Rhodes. He ain't fucking playing with y'all.
Yeah, he'll go through it.
He'll break your fucking neck. Yeah, he'll let you treat him like a bitch, but wait till the cameras roll. He gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
He gonna take you through the ringer. So I think he gonna beat the shit out of Randy Orton, but I think Randy Orton gonna win. Because Randy Orton could take it. Like Randy Orton cool with it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Randy Orton ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like let too much get done to him. So I still got Randy Orton winning, but I do think Cody Rhodes will get in that dark place.
I think Randy gets. I think eventually Cody does, but I think it takes something.
Yeah.
I think it takes Brandy getting punted. I think
Randy Orton will punt the shit out of Brandy if he had.
Yes. I really do, and that's what I think. That's something that would.
And if he do, I'm a die laughing because it's all the men in the arena. You gonna punt Brandy, but hey, she a wrestler.
And who knows, with it being WrestleMania, maybe Brandy comes out with Cody. I mean, she did that one year when he had his old little mask and everything. She came out with him when he came to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So the craziest thing, but we in agreement. Randy takes the title.
All right, so we don't think there ain't gonna be too many pop-ups and all that shit.
Yeah,
All right, and we agree Randy take the title.
yeah.
Damn, okay. I'm cool with that.
So we got Sunday. We go through the card on Sunday. Again, you get a free hour of matches, and two of the matches that I guess I'm the most excited about are on the free hour. I mean, you got Oba and Lesnar, the match that they've been building.
Yeah.
But it really shocked me that that's the free match that they're giving away. That's the night to start. That's something that you've built to, and you're not even gonna have that for the money.
ESPN don't give a fuck because the NBA got playoffs and shit probably. They like, yo, let's get them to watch this good shit for free and then have them tune out after it's not free and have them tune in to basketball or something.
Yeah, I
It's night 2 on ESPN 2?
night two is on ESPN. Night one is on ESPN too.
Okay.
Night two is on ESPN. Just
There's some basketball-y shit, NBA shit probably going on there Sunday night, and they don't expect the view. I don't know. That's a good, but would I? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have the over. If I was like circus promoter, ringleader, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want that to be the free match. No, I wouldn't.
That's what you want people to pay the money for. That's something you're
Because
building.
that's what a lot of people are already paying money for.
Yes, right, exactly. And then you're giving that for free. So honestly, if that's the only match on the card that I want to see, and it's a big match, then I'm tuning out.
Fuck out right
Yeah.
after. See?
Yeah,
And I think they might be anticipating that, and that's why they did that.
it's weird. It's weird that whole TK.
That's definitely what I think might be the strategy. I gotta check. I don't watch much TV, but I gotta check what's going on Sunday on TV. Yo, you know Donald Trump is in Las Vegas right now?
No, I didn't.
He is. He is. He came when you came. The shit is shut down right now.
Oh wow.
City been shut down. He here.
I have to go
So
find them.
so I gotta find something else might be going on this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that yeah. But let's see. Let's predict who's gonna win. Let's not get into the
I want to
politics.
I want to get
So,
Trump on the podcast.
I do too. I would love to talk to him for like an hour, but without his people up his ass.
Yeah. Um. Pretty simple. I'm not gonna get too much in it because I feel a certain way about this feud, about this match.
hmm
Um. And that's in order for Oba to be built up as the next big thing.
hmm
He's got to be the man. You got to beat the man.
hmm
Lesnar doesn't need to win against Oba. Oba
don't.
needs to win against Lesnar.
He do.
So I only see it going the way of Oba getting the win here. I don't know how. I don't know if he squashes him like Lesnar did with John Cena. I don't know if this is just a strict back and forth, and then they hit their finishers and call it a day.
Mm.
But I think Oba gets the win here on this one. I think he needs it a lot more than Lesnar does.
Yeah, of course he does. Oh, shit, Brock Lesnar don't need to win at all. But I mean, he don't need to lose. And like I said previously, like over in this position is just winning outright. He's won over the fans. He's pretty over with this shit.
Yes.
This is great for him. It's great for his career. Hmm. A part of me don't think he gonna win this shit though. A part of me think, I mean, 100% of me knows he needs this win, but I don't know if he gonna win, bro.
I mean, you talk about all the time. The WWE isn't going to do the logical thing that I would do when I'm booking these matches.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
true.
So
You make more sense than they do.
there's a good chance that they have Brock go over. They shouldn't.
Brock and Paul Heyman a busy man once again. Paul Heyman gonna be out there too.
Yeah, probably.
Damn. hmm It's hard to call, especially like we haven't seen them do nothing really to each other, like
Yeah.
to say what. But we've seen enough of Brock Lesnar throughout the years.
Yes.
We've seen a little bit of Oba Femi if you watch NXT. So This match ain't gonna be long, but I'm like looking at like a Umaga versus Brock or Umaga Cena type.
Well,
Oh, I got Obafemi win because I want him to win. How
yeah,
about that?
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So the next match that's free is the Intercontinental Men's Intercontinental ladder match that
That's
we've got.
cold blooded. No women's matches for free.
No, they're all on
They
Saturday.
threw all
There's only one women's match on Sunday. I think.
they weird, they dirty, but okay, that's fucked up. Like, what if the women out there got fans that want to see them for free? But all right, whatever.
So the people we got, Penta's the champion. He's going in with the championship. It made it weird to me when he was the one that said, "Yeah, I talked to the boss and I decided to do a ladder match to put my title up on the line." Like, I get you being a fighting champion, but that's stupid. Like, you have such a higher chance to lose that belt by doing this than you do of just winning a match. So that's okay, fine. You got Penta in the match. You got Javon Evans, which we may or may not have walked into today. And his
It
policy.
looked like him,
It
but then I'm like, why would he be there?
was that as people came up to talk to him, it was 100% him.
Yeah,
So yeah, OG was in there. Yeah, I really don't know if he was supposed to do that, but
he was lost.
well, it wasn't like anything illegal with
He
that.
was in the wrong building. He got lost.
They go get some contract
It
somewhere.
wasn't sanctioned.
Yeah.
Unsanctioned match.
So did see him. He's on this card. He's in the match. You got Dragon Lee, who's also in the match. Him and Javon are homies right now. You got JD McDonough. You got
Whoa,
head.
what? Wait, what?
Yep, JD in this match. You got
What
he won a speed match. I'm saying he won a speed match. Stop. No. Hey. Yeah. The big Bulgarian dude with the big quads.
What happened to what king?
They need somebody to throw.
Javon Evans, Panther, Phoenix.
Nope, he done it.
I mean, Lee,
Yep.
Mysterio.
Yep. That was the other last
What is another dude? Like another little dude?
JD.
What is how the fuck is JD with that?
He won a speed match. He won a speed match the day after they reported who was in the match on Raw.
I thought that was like the getting the qualifier.
Yeah, no, they did the qualifiers on speed.
So those
And
main event?
day after, yeah, main event, yeah, and aired that like the day after they announced who was in this match.
Holy shit. He's
So anyway, yeah,
the oddball.
he's part of that. It's funny you say that because he has a part in the ending that I have in my brain here. So here's how I feel we go in this. Okay, I'm gonna set you up a scenario. Okay, something happened with Javon. Javon about to have his WrestleMania moment, right? He's about to be the one to climb the ladder, get the title. He's everybody's taking out whatever. Something going along these lines. Kofi gonna come out and try to help him at some point. And in doing so and trying to help him and trying to recruit him to the New Day, he does not win the match.
In WrestleMania?
And instead, JD McDonough steals the title for the Judgment Day because you're going to bring Liv and you're going to bring all the titles back to the Judgment Day. and Penta can lose the title without getting pinned, just like we're going back with Nia and Lash.
He's high as hell right now.
I'm telling you, when this happens, you gonna look at me and see them.
It's already
Oh.
people in the Kings to come out and all that shit.
Yep. He in town. He was doing pictures today.
Because I'm pretty sure he got Raw appearance on Monday.
Or he's going to be at WrestleMania. Javon Evans is fucking it up.
I hope not.
Or maybe he helps Javon win it. and Javon joins the New Day because he made him a champion.
What about Rey Mysterio? He ain't gonna win it.
He's hurt. His back. Oh, my back.
He can barely climb up the ladder, let alone try to jump off that shit. Rey Mysterio. What I will predict is this: don't jump your ass off the ladder. Don't do it, because I will predict this: if you jump off the ladder, that'll be the last time you ever jump.
You done.
Anything.
You done.
Trust me, whether you land the spot or not, if you get your ass up there and jump off, you ain't going back up there.
Yeah, it's done.
So you better climb up there, grab the belt,
Be done with it.
then jump off.
Yeah, be done with it. Yeah.
Then jump off. Because if you don't do it in that order, you ain't getting back up there. So he's eliminated. I don't know why JD McDonough's ass is even there. The WWE ain't got no love for him.
Don't.
They gonna treat him like shit. He gonna be the one get thrown up against the ladder.
Probably.
I think Penta gonna retain.
Yep.
You know, cool for Javon, but Penta gonna return.
I mean, and it wouldn't really surprise me if they went that way. Penta's getting the push. He's got the fans in love with him. He's getting all the fucking pyro. We did a video about that.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just going out with a something to push other storylines along, I guess. Plus Penta getting the title back, I guess, him feuding against the Judgment Day. You know?
Right, yeah, like I think well, I just seen Penta in Triple A against Vikingo. That shit was
yeah.
banger. Penta retained. And I think, and then Mini Vikingo interfered. So that switched the storyline. So now Vikingo don't care about Penta or the belt. He only care about Mini Vikingo. Cause I was like wondering if they would rematch. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I don't know where he would go. Where this would go.
With Penta winning it?
Yeah, but I think he might win.
I mean, I could see
He's my favorite in this right now.
He's a fighting champion, so I'll give him somebody.
What's Rusev doing? But you know what? Rusev probably be my second favorite. Cause without this, what the fuck is he doing? And then Javon Evans would be my third favorite.
Yeah.
Even though I would have
That's what you're sprinkling some on your bet. You're putting your main on Penta, but you're gonna sprinkle a little bit here, see if you
but I think too though, like the shit you said about JD McDonough is a good possibility, especially if Liv Morgan gonna be fighting on night one. You know, then yeah, she'll be available for night two to help him.
I mean, Raquel's not on the card anywhere.
Raquel, like the Judgment Day, crazy because it's like Raquel and them in the Judgment Day, but I don't think she'll help him unless Liv come out there with her. And if that's the case, then all three of the women coming out there.
Yeah, I mean, we got Dom even missing. Oh no, he's not missing. He got a big match against.
Yeah, he ain't got time to come out there for that shit.
We'll get to Dom here in a minute.
He ain't coming out there to help them with that.
We want to go ahead and get on your favorite champion that's putting his title on the line tonight.
Yeah.
The viewers know that Boss is a big fan of this champion.
Favorite one.
He really likes to
hard fighting champion.
Yeah. We have Sami Zayn, the United States champion.
Boots always on the
ground. Against Trick Williams.
Muddy boots. Muddy boots.
For the U.S. title.
My favorite champion, man. Sami Zayn, man. This match right here, bro, like, oh, man. Trick Williams is who I predict win. He gonna have one of these black people gotta win. So the other two gotta lose. All right, Open gonna lose. This is my Open gonna lose. Devon Evans, you out of there. Okay. Jay Cargill, you iffy right now. So out of all the black people on the card, Trick Williams got the best at shit. He got the highest odds of winning and getting the title. Yeah, I want to see Trick Williams beat the shit out of Sami Zayn. That's all I gotta say. But you know what? Sami Zayn gonna win, man. Ain't he gonna win, ain't he? That little bastard
Yeah.
with that BBL kick.
I
He
think
gonna
he's
win.
gonna go full heel. They've been teasing about him kind of going around the line
Yeah,
recently.
after he lose.
I think he's gonna go full heel
After he lose.
and he's gonna win the
I
match.
think he gonna lose the match and then
Go
snap.
just
Then snap.
He might.
Bust Trick Williams' ass up a little bit, cry, cause he is a crybaby ass motherfucker. So yeah,
Been wanting it in the bag all the time.
yeah. So if you want to bring it out of him at the fucking peak, yeah, have him lose.
And
He was already bitching about nothing.
oh
So
yeah,
have him lose.
he gonna snap.
Yeah, have him lose. Have him get something for 10 minutes and then lose it. Yeah. That'll really bring the bitch and devil out of him. Yep, that's what you do. That's what you do, y'all. Y'all take the belt from him, have him lose against Trick Williams. Yeah, that really piss him off. Motherfucking South Carolina take that motherfucking belt from off of him. Yeah, have him fucking
Lemon
destroy.
pepper fucking stick.
Yeah, I can't believe this shit. You think he didn't take showers and wash his hair and comb his beard now? He definitely won't do it. Then he'll start acting out. And then instead of bitching, he'll be angry backstage.
Yeah. He's gonna throw water bottles on the fucking table.
Yeah, he gonna start. And then he gonna get in it with Danhausen.
No, do you want to do that?
That's what's going on.
You gonna get fucked.
That's a prediction.
Not in a good way.
I think Trick Williams got a good chance to win. There's some things that could do with him if he win. It's some, like you said, Sami Zayn lose, then he can go for full blown. He'll have a reason to go full blown. If he win, he ain't really got a reason to go full blown yet.
So if he goes full blown, does that mean Trick Williams more of a baby face in this whole scenario? Or is Trick Williams just like your Deadpool middleman? He's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy. He's just Trick. He out for himself.
Yeah, I think he's just Trick right now. At this point, I think, especially at WrestleMania, he's just gonna be Trick.
Yeah.
And they just want to see a good match. But I think a lot of the WWE universe and IWC still stand behind Sami Zayn, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So he can still be a babyface in this matter. But we both can agree that he's changing soon. Like he's getting more unhinged. So I think this could be the topping point for him, unless they want to carry him out as a champion and then have him start going crazy.
I still think that they bring Kevin Owens back at some point, and Sami Zayn welcomes Kevin Owens back by powerbombing him on the apron.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's a good comeback.
I think that's
maybe
where
that'll
he
be the
snaps
debut for
because
night two.
you know that would be something to where he wins the match against Trick.
Lil Yachty gonna be out there. Yeah, hell with Lil
Yachty. They celebrate in the ring, and then as they go to leave, Sami Zayn does the same thing that Kevin Owens did to him and turns around and powerbombs him on the apron. And then you've got Kevin Owens, the baby face, coming back from injury, going against his best friend who did this brutal attack on him, turning him full heel. Why are you here ruining my moment, Kevin?
Is Kevin? Hold on. No, Kevin Owens is out, right? He got career ending, right?
I don't know if it's career ending because they've talked about him returning here.
Career ending.
It was rough.
But I mean, that definitely would be the best thing. Like, I think that's what everybody waiting for is Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
To happen. And I think his career is incomplete. Like he chasing that pink elephant with that. So yeah, I got Trick winning.
I'm gonna stick with Sami on this one.
I got Trick winning. And I think it'll build up a better storyline for Sami bitch ass if he loses. You know. What can it do for him if he fucking win? For real, Burrr. Where does he go if he wins?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Feud with Carmelo. If Trick wins, he can feud with Carmelo.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know where else you're gonna go.
That unfold. That's okay. That's going to unfold better. Cause like you said, Trick got somebody he could defend that title and fuck with for a little bit. And then him losing gets the belt off Sami, which is the best thing for me. And also he can go crazy, full blown crazy.
I've noticed the pattern, boss. I've noticed the pattern from all the different people that we met today. And things that's specific between Sami Zayn and other people that you have made comments about all day. You're not a fan of the Usos. You're not a bloodline because I mean, You got it.
I'm not a fan of the I like Zilla Part 2, and that's it. I don't like him.
I
I like Roman Reigns too, though.
upper generation.
Roman Reigns, if Roman Reigns ain't an oos, though, Roman Reigns, I don't consider you oos.
Even
You got class, brother. But yeah, you ghetto ass Uso motherfucker. You are you ghetto ass oos blood red rag wearing motherfuckers. Yeah, yeah. So it's cool. You okay? Because I see the sophistication in you too, brother. But yeah, are you other ghetto motherfucker? Yeah.
I mean, Sami Zayn, you know, honorary ooze.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him.
You know, you got upper echelon.
He is not upper echelon ooze to me. He ghetto. He real ghetto.
Booty shaking.
Yeah, booty. I don't fuck with them booty shaking, dance around, shake main event, drinking on job ass ooses, man. Fuck them ghetto ass niggas. They so damn ghetto, man. They remind me of like real West Coast Samoans too. Like they just fucking ghetto, man. Those some ghetto ass niggas, man. I love them though. But yeah, I hate them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, keep that nigga Rikishi away from me. Keep Sami Zayn away from me. Keep Jey Uso. Jimmy, you cool. I guess I'm fucking with you. Son in your eyes, this is a real nigga. But yeah. Get them other niggas away from me. Rest in peace, Seeker, but get them motherfuckers away from me too. Them niggas ain't wear shoes. Get them motherfuckers. Yeah, get out. Them niggas coming out there with no shoes and wearing skirts. Fuck up out of here, man. Get up out of here, man. 2 moves. It's just the win. The Oos niggas, all the Oos niggas got 10 moves, including Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
They only do 5 moves. I was giving them grace by saying 10. Nigga got 5 moves. And Sami Zayn just like him.
He got a hell of a kick though.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Anyway, so we got the return of talking about returns, talking about people showing up. We got a return of a major character at WrestleMania.
Who?
On Sunday.
Who?
Dominic Mysterio has a match against the Demon, Finn Balor. Somebody that hadn't been seen since he basically got squashed by the Fiend. That a lot of people thought we'd never see again.
Right. Only on video games.
So yeah, this is simple. The Demon can't lose.
No.
Not against Dom Mysterio. Finn has to win this match, especially to bring back the Demon. It would have got a bigger pop if he would have just showed up as a Demon, but they definitely grasped minute tickets when they give it out, you know, a week prior. And on the card, it literally says in quotations, the Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Like, so they given, I liked a little hint with the vignette of like, you know, but you didn't have to like put it right up in my face. But the Demon can't lose.
Yeah.
So
I don't think the Demon can't lose, man. He can't. I got Demon Finn Balor. Plus, I mean, he been losing. He lost a close match to CM Punk. He was just like right there, close at a title shot. And I mean, Dom just ring quality been going down.
Yeah, I agree.
He been using too much dirty shit. Like he losing his fire right now.
So yeah, I mean, we both got Finn going over in this.
Yeah, especially the Demon. They give him like 10 extra more attribute points.
100%. He got extra higher strength, higher agility, higher endurance.
Everything go up by 10 when you put on.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we kind of self-explanatory on that one. We got 2 more world title matches to finish off the night, but
yeah.
We got a women's title match that weeks ago we thought, you know, this would be the match they need to build to at WrestleMania. We brought it up as just an idea.
Yeah.
And then obviously they were watching the TB2 podcast on YouTube and on TikTok at TB2 podcast. They were checking us out on Spotify.
Yeah.
They were watching our interviews like the one we did with Mike Anthony, the one we did with Sam Stackhouse, who was at WrestleCon today.
Yeah, I just met him. Person.
Yeah, he chilled.
That's cool. You interview somebody and then you meet them in person.
But we've talked about this match being one of the marquee matches in Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill.
Oh yeah, this is one of the hottest matches of the year thus far, I think.
And then they started the battle and they started the feud, and I was excited. I'm like, this
he was ready.
And then we got into the promos.
Yeah.
And the build up for this match was, bitch, my muscles are bigger than yours, bitch. and it kind of took me out of it. I'll be honest.
It took everybody out of it. And then that's why they had to add in the whole henchwomen thing.
Yeah, with the baddies.
They had to pivot. They pivoted like 3 times in this feud.
And that's
Now it's about Rhea.
yeah.
I mean Io.
About Io. Yeah. Yeah, her lover, Rhea's lover.
You fucking did this to you now you done it. You fucking with Rhea. I mean you fucking with Io. Oh now I gotta kill you. Man, this shit crazy. This a crazy little feud and storyline, man. I don't know, man. There might be some real life tension with this shit.
That's everything that was posted
all
on
these pivots,
online.
all these pivots. Gotta be some tension that they trying to figure out how to keep it wrestling.
I have a feeling of a way it goes. Maybe they go the opposite. Maybe they leave people happy. But as I stated before, 5-2 Royal Rumble winners are at WrestleMania. 5-2, right? I've just earlier in the weekend said the Royal Rumble and Liv Morgan was going to win the match. That makes it 6-2, right?
Right.
But I think that's too big of a gap at this point. I think somebody needs to keep that title away from the Royal Rumble winner. I think the buildup was the match. I think that's why Rhea got it. I don't think Rhea got it to get the title. And I think they introduced the baddies to give an extra excuse on why Rhea's not going to win this match.
Yeah, but then Rhea won the EC, right?
Yeah.
She won the EC. She didn't win the Royal Rumble. She won the EC. So statistically, what?
I mean, it's
The odds
different.
ain't
It's like,
like
right.
right? Because what Bianca won, and she didn't win the belt.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't think it's in her favor, and she lost a lot of muscle mass. She said she got eating disorder or something. So she done lost some muscle mass. I don't know, man. I mean, I want Jade to win. I'm cheering for Jade. I don't got nothing against Rhea. I hate to be so flip-floppy against her because at one point I was a really, really big Rhea fan.
Yeah.
So I hate to like flip-flop on her. WrestleMania, she does shine really bright.
Like a diamond.
But I mean, she ain't really got no official hits, women or help. Except, I mean, Io Sky is kind of. I mean, Io Sky a girl and shit like that, but like the baddies might walk out or walk behind or be.
Yeah. And then it's still 3-on-2.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Damn. I mean, I got Jay winning.
Yeah.
I hope it ain't too much fuck shit that goes on, but I got Jay winning.
Yeah. I think
Rhea needs to win this though, y'all. If Rhea lose this shit, then that's like too much.
Yeah, it drops you down.
Yeah, go ahead and go after Becky Lynch and AJ Lee because or go back to fighting for the tag belts.
The last match that's been announced is the world title match that we've got people talking about dead daddies, people talking about ages and being old. That sets people off, even though they accept it and feel good about it the next 3 promos they give. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, you forgot about the most important thing that was talked about.
What's that?
Jizz and oil.
No, yeah. We got the classic oil and jizz. We got the classic oil and jizz line by CM Punk. That's what this feud is about.
You think I want to let that shit Punk? You said you was fighting about oil and jizz, dog. You gonna make oil and jizz on like?
Yeah. It's been, and it hurts me. It hurts me.
What?
To tell you what I think that we're gonna do here.
What we gonna do here? Undertaker coming out.
I want to see Roman Reigns win because I don't like CM Punk as my champion.
Undertaker gonna come out.
Teddy Long gonna do a tag team match. He gonna announce a tag team match with the Undertaker player. Holla holla. Saw him at WrestleCon today too. He was pretty chill. I think we get Jay. I think we get Jay.
Who is Jay? JC?
Jay Uso. I think we get Jay Uso out here. doing something because he on the juice
Jay Uso.
and he angry. Okay,
He that angry.
he's that angry. He's still angry at CM Punk. I don't know if he super kicks Punk and it causes DQ. I don't know. I don't know if he does something with Roman and Roman goes for a spear and ends up hitting Jay instead of Punk. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh man.
But
Rock
we
comes up.
introduction of the Bloodline again. And I think it's gonna take a while, like you said. I do think we get the Bloodline in, but I think we're taking the long way around, right? And so you're reintroducing the fact that Jay still feels like he's a top guy. And Roman's like, listen, if we're gonna do this again, if we're gonna ride together again, you have to understand the official chain of command.
Right.
I ain't taking orders from you to beat this fucker up on a random SmackDown or Raw.
Right.
I ain't doing it.
Right.
You don't tell me what to do, and I'm gonna prove it to you in the ring. I'm gonna put you back in your place.
Right.
And I think that's the only possible way that CM Punk keeps his title. But I do think that CM Punk keeps his title and beats Roman Reigns.
Oranges.
And I hate saying it.
I think Roman. I predict Roman Reigns because he's just the one. I don't know. The promos that CM Punk been cutting on, he sound really desperate. Like he sound like he dead set on keeping his title.
I have that feeling something gonna happen.
Hey, who's the baby face and who's the heel in this shit? Roman Reigns is the obvious heel? No, because the fans love him.
And that's what's because I thought Punk was gonna be the heel.
CM Punk gonna turn?
And he's still getting babyface reaction.
Yes, he's on turn. Is CM Punk gonna turn to the heel after this?
Heel.
Is
Maybe Paul Heyman comes out and screws over Roman.
That's what I'm thinking, buddy.
Maybe
That's what I'm thinking.
that's the route we go
That's
because
what I'm thinking.
Paul needs backup against Seth Rollins, and who else to better try to recruit than somebody you worked with before?
And honestly, I think like the last time they had that little interaction with Roman and all of them, CM Punk, Rock, Seth Rollins, I think that was like, yeah, precursory shit.
And when you had Punk and Seth Rollins having their little, feud back and forth, Punk was the babyface, Seth was the heel. And so you have that. Now you can tell the story in a different point of view with Punk being the heel and Rollins being the babyface.
I mean, yeah, Punk, I think Punk want to be a heel now. I think this is where it could go if he team up with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Which I think Paul Heyman, yeah. I mean, I think this WrestleMania is gonna have a lot of shit going on at the end.
I hope so.
I think both nights endings gonna be crazy with shenanigans and appearances and shit. And I think it might be some bloodline shit going on, like some Uso interference, but I also think Paul Heyman might come back out.
And there's a chance of it, for sure.
I think Paul Heyman might come out. I think Seth Rollins might come back out. I don't know. Depending on what happened with him and Gunther, he might come out. So, yeah, I think it might be the return of Heyman and CM Punk fucking with each other.
Yeah.
But I think Roman Reigns gonna win. But at the same time, like, okay, if Roman Reigns wins, say that 5 times fast. If Roman Reigns wins, what?
So
He's over there.
again.
Yeah. Did you win?
I only got the 2.5.
Kind of tough though. If
Anyway.
Roman Reigns wins, what? Like, what happens next? He going in part-time, full-time father?
Going against Gunther? If Roman wins, he goes against Gunther and Gunther puts him on the show.
No, he goes against Gunther. He'd be the one that silenced Gunther, maybe.
Oh, no.
Then that means there's Paul Heyman's shenanigans that's gonna happen overnight too. Then
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that ties into that whole Gunther story. So yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Yep. I got CM Punk on this one. We'll see what happens. We'll keep track. We'll get the records up. We had like a 5-3 record and then a 2-6 record on our last predictions for Dynasty.
Horrible.
I'm not gonna say which side was which.
I was 2-6.
I'm gonna let the people comment on who they think, how they think things win.
Y'all know.
But
Y'all know.
we TB2, we on site, we on location. We went to WrestleCon. We got multiple shows tomorrow. We're going to hitting up a couple people.
Yeah.
Probably gonna gamble a little bit more money. I'm in Vegas. I got to do something.
Yeah, we're gonna gamble. We're gonna have some Vegas fun, man. I need to get some Vegas sleep because we got a busy day, busy week. My boy Burr is in the building, Las Vegas. We here together. It's not AI, it's not CGI.
Uh-huh.
We're really here together.
I can feel him.
We really went out together, and it felt great to go out and just be around the IWC, like I said. And y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man.
Yeah, check us out. We got WrestleCon footage coming. Click on that, check it out, see who all was there. Till the meantime, we'll be back soon.
Yes, sir.